Welcome to my channel for comprehensive tutorials on fundamental principles to complex problems. I'll cover it all. Feel free to share, subscribe for more contents. Thank you. Hello everyone, hope you are all doing well. First of all, I like to apologize for a delay in making my videos. And thanks everyone, all the subscribers, all the teachers, students, those who are in touch with me. And this is on a request of a very respectful teacher who has asked me to start making videos on this topic for Statistics 1 using the book of Pearson Edexcel International A-Level book. And here I am. This chapter 2 has 7 exercises, 2A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and the last exercise is going to be on the review of the whole chapter. So this exercise you can find on page 8 on the book that you can see on the screen. This exercise has 4 questions that I'll be solving, and along with this I'll be solving Dr. Frost website. You can find these questions. I'll be helping you along with solving these 4 questions, and this Dr. Frost is going to go along with all the exercises. And let's begin. In here, question number 1 on page 8, it says, state whether each of the following variables are qualitative or quantitative. So let's see. Height of the building, you can see this can be identified in numbers. So it has to be quantitative. So I will pick this one up and put it here for the first one, because height of the building is going to be in numbers like 4th floor and 5th floor and 7th floor and whatever. Now, when it comes to time spent waiting in the queue, it has to be in number of minutes, number of hours, and something like that. So this is also going to be quantitative. And shoe size is also going to be in numbers. So I will pick quantitative from here. When it comes to qualitative, as you can see, color of jumpers. Color of jumpers can be in red, blue, green, or any other color. So this has to be qualitative. And then comes name of students in the school. This cannot be in numbers. So this has to be qualitative. So this is how you should write in your book. Now, when it comes to question number 2, it says, state which of the following statements are true. The weight of apple in discrete data is going to be true or false. Let's see how it goes along. In here, first we say that it is going to be false, because weight is continuous, and the number of apples on the tree in an orchard in the discrete data. So it has to be true because you can count the number of apples. So I'll put it here. Now, the amount of time it takes the train to make a journey is a continuous data. Is it true or false? Yes, it is true. Now, when it comes to Simul collected data on a car colors by standing at the end of her road and writing down the car colors. The data she collected is quantitative. Is it true or false? So it has to be false. So this is how you should be writing in your textbook. Now, when it comes to question number 3, it says the distribution of lifetimes of torch batteries are shown in the group frequency table below. Write down the class boundaries for each for second group. So when it comes to second group, as you can see, second group is starting from 6 to when I torch batteries. Okay, second group. Now data is nearest 10, you can see nearest 0.1. So we will take this 60 and 69. Okay, so 0.5 has to be subtracted from here. So this is going to give us 5.95, and here it's going to be 6.95. 0.5 has to be subtracted from 6, and in 6.9 we have to add this. So these are going to be the class boundaries for second one. This one we are talking about. And when it comes to work out the midpoint of the fifth group is, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one we are talking about So in here, what we do is the lower and upper, we will add together 9.0 and 9.9. These are going to be added together and has to be divided by 2. So when we add them together, we get uh, 18.9. So this is going to be giving us 9.45 is going to be the midpoint of the fifth group. Now, when it comes to question number 4, as you can see, it says the group frequency. Okay. The group frequency table below shows the distribution of weights of 16-year-old kitten. Write down the class boundaries for the third group. So 1, 2, 3. Third group is somewhere 1.4 and 1.5. Now, as you can see, 1.4 and ending at 1.5. So this is going to be 1.35 and this is going to be 1.55. So this is going to be the class boundary for the third group. Now we are finding out the midpoint of the second group. Second group is 1.3 plus 1.4 divided by 2. This is going to give us 1.35. This is how you get the answer for question number 4. Now I'm taking you to the first page, first slide, I must say, for Dr. Frost. In here, it says the diameter of the coin. And in here, it says you all know how to find out the mean of the list of the values. But let's consider notation. So here, what we are focusing on is notations. So let's see how we go along with this. This says that this is going to be sum of x divided by n. So we are focusing on this part. I better write it in the purple boxes once you're using Dr. Frost. So you'll be writing sum of x and here you'll be writing n. This is how this is going to go with the correct answer. Now on the second slide, you see inputting data. In here, it says the diameter of the coin. In here, you need to find out all these values. So in here, n you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 is going to be the answer for the first part. Now, when it comes to the second part, it says that you need to find out sum of x divided by n. So this has to be 12.85 divided by 5. So this is going to give us 2.57. Now 3 times 2.57, 3 times 2.57 and plus 1. That means we are talking about 7.71 added with 1. So this is going to give us 8.71. This is going to be the answer for this part. You will write over here 8.71. Now when it comes to sum of x is going to 12.85, we have already found out this one. And always remember to write centimeters. Now this is 2.57, we already found out. Now when it comes to ungrouped data, in here the most important part is that you should always remember that frequency has to be multiplied by x. So this gives us 0 and this gives us 3, this gives us 18 and this gives us 6. So in here what we do is we need to find out the value of x bar. So how do we find out the value of x bar? Is going to be something like you have This is going to give us 27, and the number of over here. So what we write here is sum of fx divided by sum of f. So this is going to give us a 27 divided by 18. So final answer is going to be 1.5. As 4 plus 3 plus 9 plus 2 is going to give us an 18. Moving on to the next slide. In here, on a calculator, once we are finding out, this is going to give us 4 is going to be 27, and in here it's going to be 18. Next slide, when we go in here, what you should know is that 0 to 0.5 is going to be 0.25 is going to be the midpoint, and for the second one it's going to be 0.85, and for the next one it is 1.35, and the midpoint of 1.5 and 2.5 is going to be a 2. Now this has to be multiplied by 4, this has to be multiplied by 20, and this has to be multiplied by 5, and this has to be multiplied by 11. Now in here, this is going to give us 46.75 divided by 117. Sorry, it's going to be 40 divided by 40. So this gives us 1.17 meters. And in here, you should write what is mean, just an estimate. So we will write, because group data loses information. That's the reason. Now, when it comes to the next slide that you have in here, you have this is going to be sum of C is going to be 11. It's going to be quick, divided by 10. So your final answer is going to be 1.1. As you can see, this is a 0, this is a 6, this is 2, and this is 3. This is how you get it. This is going to give us 11, and this is going to give us 10. This is how it's going to be. As you can see in the second part, it says the IQ of L6Ms2 is 80 to 90, next is 90 to 100, and 100 to 120, and 120 to 200. So the first thing we need to find out is to find out the midpoint. Midpoint of the first one is going to be 85. For the next 90 to 100 is going to be 95, is going to be the midpoint. From 100 to 120, it's going to be 110. And for the next one is going to be 160, is going to be the midpoint. Now this 85 has to be multiplied by 7, 95 multiplied by 5, and 110 multiplied by 3, and 160 multiplied by, of course, 1. Now in here, this is going to give us f of x. Now 85 times 5 is going to give us 595, and 95 times 5 is going to give us 475. Next one is going to give us 330, and the last one is going to give us 160. So adding them together should give us 1560, and when you add this one, addition of all these numbers is going to give us a 16. So 1560 is divided by 16 should give you 97.5. So this is going to be our answer for the second part. So you should write here 97.5. Now, next part for this one, 9.5 to 10 is going to give us a number which is going to be 9.75, should be for the first one. 9.75 should be the midpoint. For the next one is going to be between 10 and 12. Of course, it's number 11. And for the next one, 13 is going to be the number. And for the last one is going to be 15.5 is going to be the midpoint. So now, since we have all these numbers, when we multiply the first one with 32, this one by 27, this one by 47, and this one by 11. So altogether, what you should get is 1414 divided by 117 should give you 12.1 to nearest three significant figures. And this is going to be the ending of this video. The next video will have Dr. Frost from the next slide, starting from here. So just wait for exercise 2B to be uploaded so that you can have a benefit from it. Thank you very much for watching. Wish you all the best, and I request you once again to subscribe, share, and use maximum. Thank you very much.